Red plate race. When the red flag comes out, by the way, back from the fence. We're not letting it, no way, not happening. Back from the fence. Everybody back from the fence. There's going to be stuff flying everywhere. We do not allow anybody to be anywhere near the fence. So listen, when the red flag comes out, the drivers stop immediately. If they do not stop, they are out. The only red flag is if somebody is injured or a car catches fire. So getting ready to go. Tommy Cale, you ready? Drivers, are you ready? Let's go! All right, Gary Smith and Debbie Leglise in the stand or in the tower, keeping an eye on what's going on, who our leaders are. Tommy, come on up here. Make sure we count those laps. Here we go. Lap number 1 in the books. Kyle Finlayson in the 15. The 22 of Kevin Snyder. Those are your front two. Schreffler and Scott spin around in turn 3 and 4. Scott going to come across the line in third. Here comes Schreffler in fourth. Brent Schreffler running fourth. Leaders are on the back straightaway. They're piled in over there. Here comes your leaders. I believe this should be the 22, your race leader. Kevin Snyder, your race leader. Completes lap number 2. There goes Kyle Finlayson across the line in third, or in second rather. Coming down here, possible third. Here comes the minivan. Tyler Scott. I believe they're running third. Here comes Schreffler in fourth. They're a good half a lap down or so. Tyler Daft out there. He's got a rear door hanging off. There's lap number 3. Lap 3 complete now. Your leader's down there, the number 22. He is in turn number 1 and 2. Kyle Finlayson right there in second. Here comes Tyler Scott, I believe. He is still running in the third spot. Your leader's in turn number 3. Oh, he's going to spin around. Kevin Snyder spins in turn number 3. Here comes Finlayson. Oh, that's Schreffler, sorry. Here comes your race leader, Kyle Finlayson. 4 laps on the board. There goes the 22 back out. My goodness, is this nuts. Red flag, stop, red flag, stop, red flag, stop, red flag, stop. We got a fire on a car, red flag, stop. We got a fire on a car on the back straightaway. Fire on a car on the back straightaway, stop. Stop. All right, so fire on the back straightaway. We got the fire out. If anybody's cars are disabled, you can go to the infield at this time. If anybody in your cars are disabled, you can go to the infield at this time. I believe Kyle Finlayson is your race leader in the 15. I believe Kevin Snyder is in second, and I believe that the 62 of Tyler Scott is third. I believe that to be the case. All right, so drivers, watch the lights. Wait, don't move. Wait till we go back to green. Once Chuck gets off of the back straightaway, the push trucks are off. Everybody clear the racetrack. Green flags in the air, go! All right. Scott down there, he just lost a ski, I believe. As here comes Finlayson. Finlayson just crossed the line. Lap number 5, right? Okay. Yep. Finlayson, your race leader. I have no idea where second place went. Oh, he's back there behind him. Finlayson is in turn number 3. Through 3 and 4. Tiptoeing. Kyle Finlayson. Halfway home. 6 laps in. 6 laps to go. Second place just spun out. Third place just spun out. Race leader Kyle Finlayson. Skid plate. Carnage. Kyle Finlayson, still your race leader. The 22 of Kevin Snyder just spun up in turn number 4. He's running second. And it looks like Tyler Scott is dead in the water. So I'm guessing that Brent Schreffler is running third. Is that right, Gary? Okay. So still out there running. Here comes Finlayson. And he's going to get the boot from the 19. So Finlayson spins down through the infield. The 19 of Jim Keller gave him the boot. Yep. Black flag for the T18. Ooh, big hit on the front straightaway. 24 of Schreffler. Hey, red. Caution, red. Stop. Red. Yep. And we're back green. Green flag. So 8 laps are complete. Kyle Finlayson is the race leader. This will be lap number 9. Lap number 9, Finlayson is your race leader. Oh, boy. That's Terry Coletti in that 27. And we got an accident right here on the front straightaway. The 71 is Harold Soper. He got spun on the front straightaway. Still looking for Finlayson. There goes Schreffler. That 22 machine still out there in second. But here comes your race leader. 10 laps complete. 10 complete for Finlayson. He's got about a full straightaway on the 22 of Kevin Snyder. There goes Snyder across the line. Terry Coletti. And here comes Schreffler in third. Here comes Finlayson. Your race leader will take the white flag. White flag for the 22 of Snyder. Snyder will take the white flag. And Schreffler is in 3 and 4. Here comes Brent Schreffler in third. Finlayson up at the top of the racetrack. Now moving back towards the middle. Off of turn number 4, your winner, Kyle Finlayson. Running second is the number 22 of Kevin Snyder. Snyder finishes second. And I believe Brent Schreffler, if he can get around here, will finish third. Off of the corner, Schreffler will finish third. All right, that's it. All right, so we got everybody slowed down, and Kyle Finlayson going to be your race winner. So now it's time to clean up the carnage. Come on out of here, Finlayson. Here's your skid plate race winner, Kyle Finlayson. Well, that was pretty fun, huh?
This thing gets around here pretty good.
Well, I was going to say, you didn't really have anything eventful happen to you. This thing looks pretty clean.
Yeah, I've ran this thing like 3 years now, and I haven't had too much issues. So.
Well, it'll be good for another year now.
Hopefully.
Congratulations, man. Good job, Destiny. You was being the co-pilot.
Yeah.
All right, so your winner, Kyle Finlayson. Come on over here, brother. Good to see you, Victor Lady, 7 times as a rookie. You had to work for that one a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, shout out to Cody. He gave me a run for my money, that's for sure. I mean, we were racing hard, man. We weren't trying to wreck each other, but we were rubbing. And I don't know what happened at the start. I don't know, I mean, I was squeezing him down, of course, that's my job. But, I mean, I don't know if he spun his tires, but all I know is that was clear and we set sail.
Yeah, it looked like he spun his tires down there. As soon as he hit the throttle, it kicked sideways on him, and you had a clean shot. I've always heard from one of the veterans down here, Ryan Tedesco, it says, being the race leader obviously is a good thing, but on a restart, the guy running second has the advantage on the outside. Do you agree with that?
Well, on some days yes, some days no. Tonight was definitely kind of rough because, I mean, there's still a little bit of oil out there, you can feel it, and, I mean, a lot of people made it work. Fortunately, I was able to make it work, and that's why we're standing here today.
Who do you want to make us 18 tonight?
Well, first of all, look at all these fans in the stands. Shout out to you guys, thank you for coming out. Wouldn't be possible without you guys. So we got our sponsors, Direct Retail, Hunter Racing Engine, Nerd Performance, my dad Brian, Emma and her parents. I mean, just a lot of people on this car.
Congratulations, man. Win number 7.
Thank you.
Brandon Short in lane 2, victory lane for the 7.
All right. So this is the 00, but it's the 0 now. I've been joking about it all night. And this thing was hooked up. You had to start at the back. Obviously, this car won last week, so you had to start behind that invert. You were the second fastest qualifier, so you're back there anyway. So this car was a rocket coming up through on the outside, man. Before I looked up, you were in like fourth. I'm like, where the hell did he come from?
Everyone passed single file out there. I thought I wasn't going to lose. I helped out there and it stuck, and I didn't have to get through the turn.
Tell you what, your dad and Derek Cole was putting on a good show up front. I didn't know they were going to stay side by side the whole night or what. It's probably the best I've ever seen Derek Cole drive. Nothing saying to him, but he drove a heck of a race on the outside. And then once you got that restart after he spun, then it was pretty much set sail. See you later.
Yeah, this thing's hooked up. I hate taking it, Dad. I take the motor first, my car. God. We'll get off in this. I hate going to the
And I agree, and I understand, but, you know, Rooster obviously had problems. You're going to have more than an 85-point lead, so I can probably declare you now the modified champion in 2019. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Who do you want to thank for this 0 or 00, whatever it is tonight?
First off, Dad, for that steering car. Sponsors, wholesalers, Alex Thompson, Andy, Ford Canada, Mustang Junkie, Mustang Scooter, Dustin, Devin, Dane, Rusty, everybody. Like I said, it's a team effort.
Congratulations, man. Still got another championship to win, another feature to go win tonight.
Yeah, hopefully the street boat goes easy.
Congratulations, man. You're a winner!
White next time, Terry?
Yep, coming at you. I like this job.
So getting ready to go green in the Finlayson Towing Compact Division for their 20-lap feature. Starting on the pole, the 44 is Mike Silver. The 41 is Cody Cook is alongside. Starting on the outside, the 4
Give her hell, buddy.
is Connor McLean. The 86 The 86 is Tyler Schubaugh in the 86.
I got you, buddy.
Tyler Schubaugh in the 86. So Alan Clark spins up there at 0.
I don't know, Greg. I think your jacket's messing with me.
Oh, what I Thank you, sir.
Oh, yeah. I think we'll be all right by the time they get back here. We can show them one.
Tell me, white, yellow or white?
Let's show them one.
Yellow?
So I'm trying again.
Yep.
The 44
Show 'em one,
Mike
show 'em
Silver
one.
starts on the pole. The 41 is Cody Cook alongside. The 443 is Connor McLean. The 86 is Tyler Schubaugh.
You got great format on the flag.
The 15 is Eric Robinson. The number 19.
Man, this thing's already too heavy.
The 19 is Eugene Kopp. The 69 is Dan Bucky. The 9 is Gavin Root. Jimbo Root in the 9. The 15 is your point leader Kyle Finlayson. Then the 64 is your point leader.
Looks like the 86 of Tyler Schuball. Then number 43 of Gavin Rue.
That was a head-on. Let's shut him off.
Red flag.
Boy, he hit him hard. What about the color red does nobody understand? They don't know what white flag means. We seen that earlier.
Hey, I was gonna pinch your butt, but I didn't know if it'd startle you.
Huh?
I was gonna pinch your butt, but I didn't know if it'd startle you.
Oh, I ain't scared.
Is that Gavin Roop or what is it?
Yeah, that's a kid. We better make sure he's okay. Hey, what you been up to?
How about yourself?
Oh,
What are you doing after this?
shit. Probably paying for a new video camera. I don't know.
Yeah, throw that mother.
How do we pause it?
Okay, hit right here. Hit the button again. Remember.
Come on, Craig Warmack, say hi. Looks like it's clearing up pretty nice.
Lined up?
Yeah, but I got to run them through that stuff.
Alright, so we got the cleanup finished up this turn number 2. Mike Kruger, the race leader. 41 of Toby Crook alongside. 4 laps complete, 4 laps in. Chief starter Craig Mishler on the flag stand right
Craig
now.
Warmack.
He's out there on that flag stand. He's leaving that flag put down to go. Craig Mishler. Alright, Mike Stewart, Toby Cook, Hunter McLean, Derek Robinson.
Alright.
White next time?
Yeah, we're showing them one, Billy.
Stephanie to Josh Peebles, the 8th of Mark Bunting. Brett Schreckler, 23 of Carl Phillips.
I bet you half them rookie drivers are saying, what the hell is he waving the white for?
I know.
encounter between me and people.
You guys are wondering what the perks of being a Hall of Famer is, right here. He jumps on the flag stand whenever he wants. All right, miss, don't forget 5 to go at 15. If you want to go Bernie Booth style, go 4 to go. Whatever you want to do.
Getting ready to go into the green,
monkey off your back and start bringing a bunch of them. Man, this thing was in the third heat and wins the feature. Well, I'll tell you what, it just goes to show, though, to be honest with you, how tight this field is. It doesn't matter if you are in the third heat or not. Anybody can win these features. You and Toby Cook put on a great show up front, so come on too. Congratulations, man. Who do you want to thank in this 44 tonight?
I got my wife Rachel, my daughters Tabby, Cody, Anthony, Dan, Carol, our friend Mark, my water doctor, everybody's helping out.
You're getting much better at these victory lane interviews. You keep doing them, you'll be a pro before long.
That's good.
Congratulations, buddy. Your winner, Mike Stuber.
I had a
What Mike, you did a good job too. Come on, guys, we got to keep it moving. I know, but we got to keep things moving. Let's go.
Everybody get
timer. You told me you was retired last year. No, you can't be doing that. You told me you was done racing. Now all of a sudden you're Victor Lee. Now there's the best drink ever. That's the best drink ever, right? Absolutely. Well, listen. I'll tell you what, this thing was moving on the outside. Yeah, you recovered quite nicely. I know Dennis was trying to get you inside. You're like, yeah. Congratulations, man. What do you want to make it a 77? Congratulations, buddy. Your winner, Rick Schweitzer.
That's a season championship trophy. He gets his big trophy when at the banquet. That's
Okay,
it.
all right, that's what I wasn't sure about.
Yeah, that's it.
Give that one to him then.
So, man, I'll tell you what, I know it's got to be bittersweet for you because you were right in the thick of that point battle all year long, and then you had a motor break a couple weeks ago and it took you out of the running. I know it's got to be bittersweet, but you get a big trophy.
Oh, I love that race. I love that race. The
Well,
best
there's always next year, brother.
I hope so, long as we have trucks again.
race.
I hear you. And who do you want to thank on this number 2 tonight? This thing was hooked up pretty good in the bottom tonight.
Give me
Thanks
the
with my part. I
number because I had a truck.
Congratulations, buddy. Great season championship win tonight.
Thank you.
Your winner, Bernie Gerber! Man, it's been a while. I don't know, have you ever won a championship here? I didn't think so. You said the last time you were battling one for was in '89, right?
That was a Canada Speedway.
So I was 12. Does that make you feel anybody? I'll tell you what, those of you for a long time, watched the race for a long time, very happy for you to get a championship, brother.
It's been a long, hard day. I can't wait to get some good sleep. The week off, I was only for 2 weeks just to get this thing back here, checking every sweep, every creek, every rut, every hole.
Well, and then down in turn 1, you and Bart get one together, and I'm sure you were thinking, oh, yeah, kidding me.
I just thought it was a great day. It's racing. Earlier, these things were headed for the wall. I was like, oh, this is like when they see this nice here at the wall, and they didn't come in.
Yeah, absolutely. We just want to thank on this 443 tonight because you got to get ready for your night and start preparing a banquet speech.
Well, that's not going to be good for anyone. Right off the bat, I think my family is getting up with this class. We've got 3.5 my body's degree. I've got Ian family right there. I have a lot of auto parts. I have Colonial County auto parts. I've got Jones tax solutions on me as well. So I think next year we're going to have a big Napa sponsorship on here. So it's paid off.
Well, that's awesome, man. I'll tell you what. We'll be looking forward to that. I'll be looking forward to that banquet speech. I'll be looking forward to you guys running in the fall classic. Hopefully, I'm hearing anywhere 15, 17, 18 trucks. That should be awesome. Congratulations, brother. Your 2019 Mini Truck Champion, Eddie McLean.
All right, thanks.